All right, Shalom, man. I'm out here in Las Vegas, man. It's the ISUPK Nevada. We out here trying to, figure out what's going on with the people on the streets. We out here, you know what I mean, on the Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard. We here with
Joshua Harris.
We here with Joshua Harris, man. Joshua, so real quick question, man. What's your definition of a hate group?
Hate group is anybody that hates another group for their ethnicity, race, creed, religion.
Race, creed, religion. That sounds pretty standard, honestly. I like that. Okay. Do you feel like a hate group is somebody that puts those things into action, or is it just words? How would you define it if you had to give examples of a hate group?
Well, I think anytime a hate group is something that spreads their propaganda to, I don't know if it's to get some kind of, public sway or any kind of, governmental sway on things like that. But, yeah.
All right, so given the light of, are you familiar with the Tyree Nichols situation out in Memphis?
Yes.
All right, so what's your opinion about that right there?
Straight up police brutality.
Okay, so police brutality. So do you feel like, honestly, would you classify the police as a hate group in a whole, given their history with, let's say, the black community or something like that? Would you say that they could, let's say, if from our standpoint, from a black person standpoint, would you consider them a hate group?
Man, they seem to meet every definition of that, to be honest. They seem to be targeting a select group of minorities, blacks specifically. And, they tend to, a white man can walk down the middle of the street with an automatic weapon and, he gets subdued. Black man does that, he's probably not going to make it home that night.
Okay, that's a fair answer. All right, so the police don't really promote that, though. If you was probably ask a police officer, they would say they're not a hate group, that they're, serving justice. They probably wouldn't say they're biased towards any specific group of people. But from the statistics, blacks, Hispanics are pretty much at a disproportionate rate killed by the police. So you absolutely right with what you said. So we're an organization that we teach that the real Jews are black. We also teach that Christ was black, and we're, by the Sovereign Poverty Law Center, are considered a hate group because we teach that black people, should stick together, and that, black people, we talk about the injustices that happen to black people, and we want our people to rise up. So they classify us as a hate group, but for some reason the police are not classified as a hate group. Do you feel like we are unfairly possibly classified as a hate group, even though we don't necessarily teach hate, meaning we don't talk about another group, but we do teach our people to kind of stick together, stay away from drugs, get out of the culture of some things that America has taught us? How do you feel about that?
Well, I agree that, certain demographic groups need to help protect and uplift each other, you know what I'm saying? But as far as intermingling, interracial relationships and things like that, I'm totally for that. But definitely, I think that, a group of people can definitely protect and help each other, rise above certain things.
Okay, so if I was to teach black people to stick with black people as far as in a relationship or something, do you feel like that's hate, though? Or do you feel like that's just me giving my opinion on what I want to see, you know what I'm saying, from a black relationship or a relationship?
Yeah, we can agree to disagree on certain things, but but if your opinion is that you want race to stick together with race, that's your opinion.
Okay, so you're not saying that's hate, though? No. Okay, that's fair, man. Hey, Joshua, man, I appreciate you giving us this time for this interview. You've been awesome, man. Thank you, bro. All right, shalom.